Hello everyone. Sorry for me being loud there. This is literally, hopefully, the last part for Guardians of the Galaxy. In the last stream I thought that was the last one because we were on Rika and the Monarch. And I thought that was going to be the final boss because we're at the where Cosmo was. I can't think of the giant hand thing. But
Mantis? What happened on the
ah,
Mantis after we left? Last time we saw you, things looked dire.
It's a long story.
oh yeah.
We can talk about it after you do like Star Guy says and use the bathroom.
I don't need to.
Alright, but don't say
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't
this
warn
is
you
the
in
final
church
part.
Grandpa makes you do faith crunches.
Wait, Raker's gonna do what?
It depends. But at some point, someone says my name, and then there's a little bit of pee.
Great. I did not want to know that.
Oh yeah, little fuzzy. Maybe the little bit of pee is you.
Nope.
I've never gone into the bathroom this whole time.
So, you
Wait.
better not have said anything about me reaching my
Toothbrush was
big
in
size.
Ruth's
No,
mouth.
You only turn
Oh.
into Big Fuzzy in one or two fringe realities.
What?
She wanted to know
It
if you
just
gave her
throws
your
in the
bomb
bin.
recipe, though. She said you did
So,
the job on her
Bug Girl,
throne
how come you
room.
can understand only if she pays for it?
Telenesin is a
Oh,
common
and
language in some
there would have been
realities. The
few
Chitauri
download
don't
if I
always
went in
throw
there a
up
few
pancakes.
times.
Yep. There's a dimension where I learned to
Oh,
speak
yeah,
from
there's
a very
that we
aggressive
never
compost
done.
vendor on Nowhere.
Now that's a knife.
It is indeed a spectacular blade.
Nice reference to
Drax. Hey,
to that.
I was just...
There is no need to explain yourself, Peter Quill. Unlike the rodent, I do not mind when others are curious about my things.
It's a really cool blade.
With an equally impressive history.
You recognize it?
It belonged to Zatar the Unfinished, a great Catathian warrior king who led the first pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Wait. So you're saying this is basically Excalibur?
I am unfamiliar with such a weapon.
It's a mythical sword belonging to a famous Earth King.
Then yes, I suppose you could say this is the Excalibur of my people. It is a symbol of a king and the great hunt he inspired for those seeking to regain a place in Ultath.
Zatar
Parthian
sounds like a
Excalibur.
hero of yours.
King Zatar. And he is. Every Catathian warrior knows the story of his pilgrimage to Maklu 4.
Why is he called Zatar the Unfinished then?
In the history of my people, a rival king attacked Zatar's lands, easily overwhelming his forces. Captured and broken, Zatar challenged the rival king to a fight to the death, but the conqueror refused, banishing him to a life of dishonor and disgrace instead. So King Zatar went to Maklu 4 to challenge the mighty Fin Fang Foom and change his destiny.
Well, that's depressing.
How is it depressing?
Because he obviously failed. Fin Fang Foom's still alive and
Foom's
kicking,
still alive.
mostly.
He did not fail, Peter Quill. King Zatar did not vanquish Fin Fang Foom, it is true. But he did redeem himself in the eyes of his people.
By dying? Not exactly a happy ending.
By never giving up. A warrior only truly dies when he stops living. King Zatar proved that our stories, the records of who we were in life, are ours to shape. He could have died a coward who lost his place in Ultath, or he could do what I and many of my people believe he did. Change the ending of his story.
Interesting.
So,
What about this great hunt?
hunt thing seems like a bigger deal than I thought. Did we mess it up for everyone by capturing Fin Fang Foom?
What do you mean?
Well, its purpose is to regain entry into Catathian heaven and stuff, and now there's no Foom to, send you there.
Peter Quill. There are many paths to Ultath. The pilgrimage to Maklu 4 is but one of them.
Right.
When Thanos murdered my family, and destroyed my village. Twice I chose the path of revenge. First I raised a small army of Catathian warriors. Even outnumbered, we cut our way through the Chitauri line and challenged Thanos himself.
Wait. On Katath, you faced Thanos twice during the Galactic War?
Twice?
Yes.
Okay.
But I was not strong enough the first time.
Strong enough to survive?
Thanos allowed me and a few others to live, to set an example. Defeated and humiliated, the surviving members of my squad chose to make the pilgrimage to Maklu 4. But I could not. I continued to walk the path of revenge. Until you helped me put the ghosts of Hovat and Camaria to rest.
To be fair, I had a lot of help.
And yet you have given me a new purpose, Peter Quill. Seems my destiny was not in the mountains of Kakaranthara after all, but here, on this ship, with you.
Well,
Nice.
I'm glad you're here with us now. I can't guarantee where our path will take us, but hopefully somewhere with lots of money and comfort.
I do not have a doubt in my heart, Peter Quill, that we will have moderate
That's what we
success.
need mostly.
I'll accept moderate.
Dolores and
more.
Hubert wish to practice hand techniques.
Oops.
It's still weird when you come a long way since murderous sorceress. This
Yeah, there's probably a few
Yes.
more ones I've
At
missed
first I
while
believed you had
playing.
bewitched Peter Quill. I could see no other reason he would hire an assassin for it.
Really? No other reason than magic?
You could also have seduced him. He lacks mental fortitude in the presence of women.
Spent that protection contract flirting with the waitresses.
Nothing in here. Okay.
Good thinking. Get the watering sorted out before we go.
He looks so sad, swishing around in his robes.
What'd he say?
Groot wants to water the Grand Unifier.
Oh, right.
The soaked
The soaked unifier.
The Grand Humidity.
These are funny.
Mantis, I've got so many questions.
I know, and I want so many answers. Like, seize the means of production. Or, it's not just a rash. Or, yes, it is gluten-free.
Not the answers I was looking for, but now I'm wondering about the questions.
What questions?
Huh.
What happened on Lamentis
Lamentis.
after we left? He said some people would survive, but that doesn't fare super well for the others.
Many of the elders died. They didn't resist the invasion, but they would never accept the promise. It isn't their way.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Their sacrifice bought time for me and the Kotati to hide most of the others. They will emerge when the galaxy is saved.
So you were able to hide them in the caves. Hope you told them to stay away from the fog. How did you convince Lady Hellbender to meet us on Maklu 4?
Yeah, I wanna
You weren't
know
even with
about
us
this.
when we decided to go.
Actually, convincing her to go after you wasn't hard at all. But convincing her to hear you out? Whew, that was tough. I had to get all creepy mystical and spook her with warnings about what would happen otherwise.
You told her about the end of the universe, and she believed you?
Oh, no, not at first. But when I brought up all her precious monsters dying, she came around. Couldn't take that chance with her
Ooh.
babies, you know?
Well, I'm glad to have you with us.
Oh, good, because you're not always glad.
Why not?
Well, sometimes I'm your ex-wife.
What?
What?
I think she's pulling your leg, Quill.
It only ever happens the one time, but it's so funny. Aw, she says thank you for getting rid of Aiden Warsock. Apparently she likes me better.
Adam Warlock?
Yeah, him. She thinks I'm bleats. It translates weird.
Okay.
Hey, Rocket. Working on something?
I'm always working on something.
You're not listening to my tunes?
Yeah, I am.
No you aren't. You don't even have headphones on.
I got multiple brain chips, Quill. I don't need no headphones.
Whoa. Music straight into your brain. That's amazing! What do you need to focus on so badly anyway?
Something that might give us a way to get through the Armada around Sacrosanct. Just in case Lady Skullsuit doesn't show up in time.
Nice, what is it?
You'll see.
It's like
What'll it be this time? Confetti jet boots? You don't pay me enough, Quill.
I don't know what it is, but this you really likes closing fridges.
The door keeps opening, so I close it.
But it's broken. I mean, it's always broken. It's a universal constant.
What?
Huh. More you know.
I was broken. Okay. Guessing Gamora is down here. Yeah, Jackson.
Peter Quill, spar with me.
I think I'll pass, Drax. I don't want to get tired before the real fight.
Tired, but this is the warm-up.
Not a bad idea. We don't know what's gonna happen when we get out of hyperspace. What if we get ambushed?
That's what guns are for.
Ugh, guns.
I think I preferred when you two didn't get along. Bet those moves are really going to impress Lady Hellbender.
I do not need to impress her. Besting the great Fin Fang Foom is proof enough of my combat skills.
Yeah, that would do it.
I'm not sure Lady Hellbender was really impressed with how we handled that fight. You know, since we accidentally killed that dragon before Groot revived him.
Would you not be impressed by a man slaying a dragon?
Maybe if he does it without my help.
Raker's going down this time, Gamora. I promise you.
And I promise you, I'm getting Nikki out of there. No matter what.
We will get her out.
Together.
Yeah, we need to get
Together.
Nikki out. Right, let's go and do this.
Alright, no, here goes nothing. No, scratch that. Here go the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna barf.
Sweet Paul. Oh, they've got more ships around.
And we're back!
Is it just me or that fleet looks twice as big now?
Wrong. It is at least thrice as big.
That's the biggest I've ever seen it.
What now?
Kill the lights, kill the engines, and wait for Lady Hellbender to show up.
We're
Mantis
sure
is in
she's
rocket
coming, right?
seat.
She is a woman of honor, a queen. She promised to gather her forces.
And how long is that gonna take?
Too long.
No. We can't be too late. We gotta save the galaxy and Nikki. One way or another, we need to get in there and shut down that ritual.
We can't take on a fleet that big.
What's that sound?
Rocky, what are you doing, man?
We need to get into
Oh.
Sacrosanct to disrupt the ritual, right?